Passionate Penny Pincher. It is day 16, sadly, of Crocktober. And remember, we're doing every week for 4 weeks in October. We do Crocktober where every day we take a menu out of the magic menu planning box. You can click the link in the video if you're interested in it. And we make one dinner. Well, today is week 8. So I've got my list of what we're making, but I'm sad because it's almost over. I've already got, if you hear sizzling in the background, it's because my stuff is sizzling. Today we're making the Italian tortellini. This is our last week and I feel like it's gone too fast this year. But I want to show you what's in my fridge and what I did, because seriously, this is a game changer for your home. And honestly, I'm like, somebody needs to just make up these baskets for people all the time, because literally I'm just pulling everything out. I did start my sausage ahead of time, pulling all my stuff out to make the slow cooker cheesy Italian tortellini bake. Y'all, this is so yummy. Good morning, Judy. Hi, Julie. Hi, Tina. Hi, Melanie. Y'all, say good morning. Tell me where you're from. Tell me what you are making for dinner tonight, and let's go get started cooking. Okay, let me show you what you're gonna need in this one. I'm gonna scoot you down here so you can see all the things. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Good morning. Hi, Sally. Also, guys, hit the share this button and let somebody know that we are doing this. I've already started browning my sausage because I knew it would take a good bit. Let me get my camera set up over here. I'll bring y'all, look, I have my happy stuff. I've got my candle going, I've got my box. Okay, to make the recipe, all you need is, hang on, let me get myself organized here. It's hard to do a cooking show and be the person who does the props and everything else, and I gotta get my meat going. Okay, you start with a pound of Italian sausage with casings removed. You're gonna go ahead and you're just gonna brown this really well. Can y'all see that? Hang on, sorry, I just had a phone call come in. Okay, so I'm hoping you can still see this. I know that probably made it darker. There we go. Okay, so I've got my pound of sausage browning. I wanna get it done really well. I'm actually gonna turn it to low so maybe it won't be so noisy. Then, all you're gonna add in is, get all my stuff here. You need a jar of pasta sauce. So this is just a jar of pasta sauce. You need a can of mushrooms. You need some Italian style diced tomatoes. And then you'll also need, later in the day, you're gonna need some mozzarella and some refrigerated tortellini. Okay, so we're gonna set those aside for right now. We're gonna move this up here so you can actually see over the comments. I know that's always hard. Now that my beef is almost ground, all I'm gonna do, it's pretty close and it will cook. It's gonna cook all day long, so it's gonna get good and cook through. But I like to get it, you know, decently done. Now I'm using a Ninja slow cooker. As far as I know, I'm not sure that this exact slow cooker is available. The nice thing is you can saute in this and then you can just swap it over to cook in. So anytime I'm browning meat, I always use this one in the morning. I do wanna get these a little more crumbly because my family doesn't want big chunks of meat. If I was doing this again, I would probably just use ground sausage. It would be a little bit easier to work with than this type is. Okay, so now we're gonna add in a jar of marinara sauce, and we're just gonna put it right there all the way in. The only bad thing about putting everything in your fridge is it's a little harder to get out. So if you want to make sure, like you're frugal like me, and you wanna make sure you use every single bit of this, you're gonna go ahead, put a little bit of water in your jar, give it a good shake, and you'll get out the rest of your spaghetti sauce because I don't want to let anything go to waste. Then you're going to add in a 4-ounce jar of mushrooms. I am going to drain off some of that liquid. You don't have to. I just want a nice thick sauce, so I went ahead and I drained that off. I still have a little liquid in there, but not totally, so you can do as much as you want. Then you're going to add in a jar, a 14-ounce jar of Italian sliced diced tomatoes. And the nice thing is, by having all this stuff in the box in the morning, I just pulled everything out, dump it all in the crock pot. Oh y'all, this is gonna make the yummiest pasta sauce. Now what I'm gonna do at the end of the day, so I'm gonna let this cook. You see what my card says. I'm gonna let this cook on low 7 to 8 hours or high 3 to 4 hours. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing already. My house is gonna smell divine. What you're gonna do then, this is easy. At the end of the day, you're gonna pop these suckers in. You're gonna let them cook for about 15 minutes or until they're cooked through. Then you're gonna sprinkle on, you're gonna stir these in, okay? So after this is cooked for 8 hours, stir these in. I'm also gonna add in So I'm gonna add in some spinach too, so I sneak in some green stuff. So I'm gonna add the spinach in. I've got everything else in here, so I'll add the spinach. It'll cook down pretty quickly. Then I'll add the ravioli, tortellini. I'll add the tortellini. Ravioli would probably work too. I'll let that cook through. On top of that, I'll add those in. On top of it, I'll put the mozzarella. I'll let it bake for about 15-20 minutes. Y'all, dinner is done. It's easy. I'm gonna serve it with probably some bread. I'm not so sure about the bread because it's a lot of sauce and pasta. But what I will serve it with is a big hearty salad. Dinner is done. Caesar salad is good to go. It is so easy. Let me answer any quick questions y'all have. And let me just tell you, if you hopped on late and you're like, why is this girl saying she's sad? I am sad because it's the end of Crocktober, and this has probably been the easiest Crocktober I've ever done. Like, I've done Crocktober now for probably like, I don't know, years and years. But this whole thing in my fridge of putting it together on the weekends is amazing. So when I wake up in the morning, this is actually a dessert. I'll show you what we're making the rest of the week, actually, and then I'll answer your questions. So on Sundays, I'm prepping everything inside my baskets. The baskets are from Target. I've got my Magic Menu planning cards. You can grab those by clicking the link in the video. I literally just pull out of one. I've got enough room for all 6 on my top shelf. So tomorrow we're having the slow cooker beef stroganoff. I've already got my onion chopped. So you chop your onion and everything all at once on one time during the weekend. And I have a confession to make to y'all. I normally do it myself, but we got home from a funeral late last night for my mother-in-law's funeral. Y'all have been so sweet about that. And my friend Lori came over and she actually did most of the work for me. So I just came home and popped everything in the basket. She'd already done the chopping. Y'all, if you want to be from Jesus to a friend, go chop their onions for them because that is just Christ-like, I think. Anyways, so she popped everything in for me. So this is going to be Tuesday will be the beef stroganoff. Wednesday will be the slow cooker meatloaf. Thursday is the slow cooker chicken marsala, I think. And Friday is the slow cooker chicken taco chili. I think. Those may be wrong in order. I'm not sure if that's the right order. But anyways, it is an amazing way to make dinner done. Having the Magic Menu planning cards make it all easy. It is so fun, y'all, so fun. So if you have Sue, you said you're so glad for your recipes. Guys, if you're new here, would you say hello so I can say hi to you real fast? And if you are around, if you've been around Passionate Penny Pincher for a while and you're using the menu plans, would you tell me which one you like? I'm gonna clean up my kitchen real fast, use the frozen chopped onions. You know what? I may start using the frozen chopped onions. That's a good idea. I've never done that before. I keep thinking I could just chop a bunch of onions at once and freeze them. That's a great idea. Good morning, Ginger. Not a master chef over here. Your first time catching you live. Tony, I'm so glad you're here today. Judy, you're in Louisville. Any gluten-free ideas? We do not have a gluten-free menu planning option. You could probably use some gluten-free different things. A lot of the summer meals packs are gluten-free. You made the Salisbury steak and it was incredible. I'm so glad. Debbie, good morning to you. I'm so glad you're here for the first time. Amy, I'm glad you're here. Hi, Anna, and y'all, I love having these new folks on. I'm telling you what, if you struggle with menu planning and getting your stuff done, click the link in the video. You are going to want these. Crocktober ends this week, but we will send you out the PDF files today, and I will ship this to you from Nashville. I'll ship it out today from Nashville for you, and you will get it in the next couple days. You will love it. So I am tickled you're here. You got the Grove deal on Friday, Darla. I'm excited you're new here, Darla. Thank you so much for stopping by. Y'all have Celeste just, oh, y'all, I could talk all day. Celeste just made her first Crocktober meal. Celeste, you are going to love it. I'm tickled, and you will love it. You love the slow cooker meals, too. Jessie chops her onions and freezes them. So smart, Jessie. I don't know why I haven't done that before. Click the link in the video for all the menu plans. This is from week 8. We'll be finishing up week 8 this week. Y'all have an amazing day, and I'll be back tomorrow morning to talk to y'all. Have an awesome day and get your dinner done. We'll talk soon. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, it's day 16 of Crocktober, and my crock pot has been cooking all day. I've been using my Menu Planning Made Easy Slow Cooker Series box, which you can click the link in the video and grab. Here's the recipe for dinner. Y'all, I'm so excited about this one. My house smells amazing. I tasted a bite of the sauce. It's fantastic. This is the recipe. Basically, all you need was a pound of Italian sausage with casings removed. Then you added 24 ounces of marinara sauce, 4.5 ounce can of sliced tomatoes, 14 ounce can of Italian style diced tomatoes. I've already done all that. So that cooked all day on low. Super easy, super simple to do. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a package of frozen tortellini. Actually, this was refrigerated, so it'll cook a little less time. And it's going to cook inside of that, so I'm just going to go ahead and add that right in. I'm not going to do the whole thing because one of my kiddos does not love red sauce, so I'm going to save her some pasta to eat separately. I'm going to give that a good stir. And now I'm going to add in, oh y'all, this is going to be so good. I am going to sneak in some spinach because it wilts down pretty easily. Your people will not necessarily tell that it's in there, and it gets them a little bit of extra greenery. So I figure some extra green food in their lives is not going to be horrible, so I'm going to go ahead and just stick that right in. I did probably about maybe 2 cups, which is probably a lot, but they're going to be fine. That's going to all cook down. I don't know. I maybe would skip the spinach. If you have picky kids, skip the spinach. But for mine, we need some green stuff in our lives, and it really will cook down here pretty quickly. So this is all going to sit here and cook, and then I'm going to add in 2 cups of Parmesan cheese, and I'm going to let this cook for another 20 minutes. You can look at the card. I'm going to cook for another 10 to 15 minutes on low, or until tortellini is cooked through. So now I'm just going to throw, y'all, that looks so yummy. Oh my goodness. It will. That spinach will cook down. Don't be afraid of the spinach, y'all. I get scared of it. Then I'm like, the spinach looks like a lot more when you put it in. And then once it cooks, it's almost done. So now I'm just going to add this over top. I'm going to let this all cook for about 20 more minutes on low. I will make a big old fat salad to go with this. You could also do some garlic bread. I'm going to keep it a little bit lighter today. And I'm not going to add anything else but just a big fat salad. And we're good to go. Dinner is done. The sauce tastes amazing. My family hopefully won't see how much spinach is in there. If they do, they'll live. Dinner's done. Super easy. If you are interested in these menu plans, click the link in the video to get the Magic Menu Planning Box. This is our last week of Crocktober. We will send this out to you, and it is the best $39 I think you will spend in 2020. People have had great reviews. The pasta is, my pasta was refrigerated, so you just cook it until the pasta is done. So yeah, if you have frozen pasta, that's going to work fine. It'll just might take a few more seconds. Thank you for sharing, Debbie. I appreciate you so much. I did use refrigerated. You could also use frozen, just might need a little bit longer to cook. So either way, it's going to work. And I'm so glad you got your cards today. Click the link in the video if you're interested in this. Make dinner easy. You are going to love it. Have a beautiful night, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.